Welcome to DeathWing. So we're back in DeathWing. You just watched the other video, you know what's happening. If you haven't watched the previous video, you might have a difficult time understanding. We just did the tutorial. And oh, we're gonna play the cutscene again, okay. I'll let this play even though...
This is Grand Master Belial, addressing all warriors of the First Company. Forged from countless ships in the seething forces of warp space, a space hulk has been deposited here by the uncaring tides of the Immaterium. I have dubbed this drifting lair of abominations Olethros. A hive swarm of tyrannids already besets the system. So while the honored warriors of the DeathWing embark upon the purging of this space hulk, our brothers shall assist the Astra Militarum and Imperial Navy in destroying this tendril of the Great Devourer. Command of the assault belongs to an epistolary of the Librarian, a deadly battle psyker of the chapter. Leading a specially assembled squad, the Librarian will investigate abnormal augur returns and psychic emanations from within the space hulk.
Premonitions. The ether gifts me visions. I see a threat far more deadly than gene-hungry tyrannids. A scream and a dark promise. A ship in the shadow, a relic from our secret past. I feel the tightness in my gut as I see a cataclysm as yet unseen. The Umbra Mortalis descends upon us. The shadow of death.
Brothers, the first scans of the Space Hulk have revealed a Dark Angel ship that dates back to the Age of Heresy. It is located in the heart of the Olethros Space Hulk. This ship from our ancestors seems to be protected by a mysterious energy field. Teleportation to the ship is currently impossible. The only way to reach it is through the main mass of the Space Hulk. Reaching this ship is your primary concern. Trust your battle brothers to deal with the rest of the Olethros. Brothers, retribution is at hand. It is our strength. We are the sons of Caliban. Let fury guide your weapons. Let vengeance be your song. We are the angels of death, and our enemies shall fall!
Sweet, here we are. It's kind of loud, so I gotta kind of talk really loud as my sword punches right through the servitor. But yeah, we watched the first cutscene from the last video, so you're hearing it again. We'll hear the briefing in a second. That's where I left off. And I don't want to spoil anything from there. The game does look really good right now, but it is 2016. Hopefully we're gonna slay some Tyranids and stay alive. Here we go.
Brother Librarian, the initial boarding strike is proceeding, but we have lost contact with Squad Gideon. Your sensorium should receive Gideon's beacon signal, though it will be weak. We need Squad Gideon to secure the breaching zone. Locate them as quickly as possible. When you are successful, proceed to secure the landing area to establish the full bridgehead. Praise the Lion.
Oh, so that's it. This gives us a brief outline of our map. Knowing Space Hulk, like I said in the last video, their Squad Gideon's probably already dead. And about the Age of Heresy, or before the Heresy, Dark Angels are kind of good and bad in a sense. They keep lots of secrets, unless you already know that. If you don't know that, they're a really mysterious chapter. People relate them to the Spanish Inquisition. And let's go ahead and get deployed. I don't know why there's so much hype about a librarian. I'm personally not a fan of magic and sorcery and stuff like that, but you have to do what we do. Force Solar Power Fist is really good. I want something with speed, but I want something that can kill, but I'll just go ahead and play the Force Sword for right now. The Lost Mace of Cloud Swain. I will give you a brief second to read that. It's a really loud police car outside my window. It's a pre-order mace, and it lets you, or if you pre-order the game, sorry that siren was really distracting, you get to play with this little mace that gives you a little upgrade. And you can check out him. I can give him lightning claws or storm bolter, power fist, or I can keep him as apothecary. I'll go ahead and keep him as apothecary. Whether I can't even pronounce that, so I'm gonna go skip it. I can give him lightning claws, power fist, or a storm bolter. I'll go ahead and get them upgraded as they are. I didn't realize that you could change their equipment, which is really nice, especially since they're NPCs, and we'll go ahead and get started. And this is a totally blind playthrough. Never played this game before? Or I mean, this campaign before. They didn't have it in the beta.
Waypoint reached.
I thought that was being still already. But we gotta go. Bound to be a bunch of gene stealers up here. We gotta go all the way, I think.
Brother Librarian, command Barakil to follow you. He will protect your back.
So, we start seeking for Gideon's squad.
We're sending Gideon's beacon channel to you. Swift vengeance.
So, we both, oops, I keep on zooming in. Steve Gideon. He's more likely dead than anything else. If you've seen my videos of Space Hulk Ascension or other videos from other people, or you play the game yourself, this is how Space Hulks are meant to be. Let me go ahead and turn down the volume. Even though it's super low already. Here we go. I'm not a huge fan of really game audio when I'm talking. There's supposed to be a bunch of gene stealers over here and we haven't encountered anything yet. Like the way they walk. Being a Warhammer 40,000 fan, I kind of get how they walk. I like how they walk. The movements sound good. I'm not a huge fan of the bolter sound. I'm not going to fire it until we have enemies on the line. I don't know if that game implemented ammunition count. It looks like we have an infinite amount of ammunition. We can see dead tech priest on the ground. Oh, that's not going to work. Can I slash it with the Q? There we go. Gonna break down a door for our brothers. I can't go that way, so we'll go around and we can phase through. Our brothers are ready. We do have kind of a map that guides us around the bottom left corner. We're gonna figure out what to do in here. This might, depending on how long or short these games are, we might either play one or two in one video. But I do expect them to be long. Even in the beta, there's at least a good 40 minutes. Luckily I have time to play that long. Hear every little thing. Not alone. Don't see any gene stealers. They're coming from somewhere. Servitors in the distance. So luckily that opens so we don't have to break it. I have some servitors. I don't actually remember what those headless guys are called. Or the walking head. Can't go any where in here? I don't know what this means. What's this mean? Centurion have detected a vessel belonging to the ancient time of the Legion Astartes. This Azrart, Adeptus Astarte, Legion Astartes, Mechanicum. Indications are that this is in good condition. We must reach this vessel. Alright. Anyway, we're gonna move on. I don't really care about reading all of that. But if you don't know what a Space Hulk is, the Space Hulk is a giant vessel with other vessels on top of it or around it, or it has a bunch of debris on it, which is pretty gnarly in my opinion. Let's see if we can go this way. Nothing we can. Anything in here? No. So it's a bunch of vessels, and they grow during the millennium. You can tell kind of. Oh, here's a Gene Stealer body right here. In the cutscene, it feels like we have a bunch of brothers around. I don't know why you would not keep one force all together. That's just my opinion. How many Gene Stealers are dead around here? I feel like if we try to activate this, it'll ring and it causes a bunch of Gene Stealers to come to us. There's an autocannon right there. Or some kind of mounting weapon. Oh! Ooh! It scared the Emperor out of me. I'm not really good with scary games. And we can see some Gene Stealer activity already. They don't pop out anywhere. You'll hear a scream. We haven't engaged anything. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Terminator head. He looks
My
alive.
prescient power lets me see a prediction of the future.
So that's not gonna work. We gotta cut down this door. Kind of tell the difference between a Terminator and a Gene Stealer involved with body parts. Let's see, we can go down this way.
Brothers, I hear the claws of the Xenos.
Thank you, brother. Down there. Nope. You can hear, but we can't hear anything. That's not good. I do like the interaction each Terminator kind of has to each other. And our suits can survive radiation, being outside for a time, and all that junk. Which is pretty nice. But wow, we're almost to Gideon without any Xenos contact. Which is really weird. But we should have some kind of thing. Xenos contact in a couple minutes. Well, we found Gideon and his brothers, or our brothers, really.
Fortunately, my fears were well founded. May their shades fight on for a while.
An apothecary team is going to retrieve their broken-eyed lambs once the bridgehead is established. They will live on in honor.
I have an anomalous signal returned. Verify it first.
So we found Gideon. They took a bunch of Gene Stealers with them, which was actually really nice of them. But Space Hulks are meant to be really deadly. Looks like they operated in squads of 3. Oh, actually, they had 4 guys over here. Huh. No legs. Terminator armor is supposed to be real protective. Like, imagine wearing a tank around you, and you can still move and run normally. So that's not a good sign if they're a goner. to figure out a way to get out of here. Oh, sprint. Well, my brother. Yeah, my brother's just sprint. See a bunch of spears and pointing icons. That normally means chaos. Well, here we have another brother. For the Emperor. A really good design for him. You can definitely tell the developers took a great care out of this. Relic of the past. Relics of a Dark Angel from the time of the Great Crusade are scattered throughout the Space Hulk. Recover them all. Pretty cool. So I guess we cover all of them and get their armor and stuff. Book of the Initiative, Hero, Honor of Terra, Allegiance to the Lion, stuff like that. You can all read that. It's pretty nice. So it looks like the more we collect it, the more we'll see this outline figure. So we gotta go all the way down here. Check on relics. So it kind of gives you a incentive to check the whole area. Well, I'm not really a collectible fan.
Sensorium is showing multiple returns in your area. Stay vigilant.
Probably get some June Stiller activity soon. Still don't see anything. We'll continue on going forward. Oh, that was actually behind us. So we're right here. We're supposed to go backwards. So current objective. Okay. Current objective is orange. Custom objective is blue. And the enemy's arrival will be Gene, the Tyranid symbol. So we're gonna have to go all the way back. My apologies, folks. Just kind of pointless and waste of time. I'd say I put an annotation if you want to skip ahead, but I probably will forget anyway. That's a technically, if that's a relic from the past, this Terminator, he wouldn't really be wearing this armor. Especially from the Great Crusade, he would not be wearing this armor. He'd be wearing some kind of other form of Terminator armor. But we don't know how long ago this was. Oh, they did say Great Crusade, so kind of a difference there. Can't crush bodies like we could do in Ascension. A bunch of radiation already happening. Still only see dead Gene Slayers, which is kind of annoying for a video game. There we go, switched way too soon. Reload.
Reactivate the defense grid at any cost.
Is that still our objective? So it gives you a little background story of the Gene Stealer, and as we fight more versions of it, you'll see different versions of how they look. They could have stuff on their back. They could be taller and stronger. So once a prey has been detected, all other Gene Stealers are aware of its presence. Okay, that kind of works for me. It doesn't tell you what hive fleet it comes from, but that's not a real big deal for a real 40k player like myself.
Our foes approach quickly. We must reactivate local defensive systems to secure the bridgehead.
Let's see, weapons can press F2.
Operation finished.
I don't know what the little bars mean. Heal yourself. There we go. So he took a little lost life there. I think we're still good. Yeah, I don't really see a place to tell. And so we moved all the way to that objective, and now we gotta go all the way to the other side of the map, to the generator. So we started around this area, and now we gotta go all the way back down through heavy gene stealer activity, so this should be good.
We are receiving strange signal echoes.
We got an autosave. It's not real good. But I've been pretty hyped for this game. I like Space Hulk Ascension. I played a couple versions of Space Hulk on tabletop. And actually being able to play a shooter game in the real tabletop has been lots of fun. Or seemed really fun at the time, and I'm a huge supporter of 40K in general. Not a huge fan of the end times stuff going along, but the story needed to be updated about what was really happening. They found these gin stores.
Bacillus are uncounted.
Well, I almost shot you. We're gonna take a sharp right here. Oh, they're actually called turbo skulls. Those turbo skulls are like scaring the crap out of me. She had a grenade or something. Let's reload and continue onward like Space Marines would. For honor, for glory. Can't jump. Behind you. In front of you. Sideways,
They are
left and right.
overwhelming us.
Up and down. And shoot him. Oh! Woo! So for a weapon that's supposed to impact the target and explode, it's not really effective against gene stealers, that's for sure. Which is actually a real bad thing. Go ahead and resume the game. See if our brothers need help. Let's go ahead and heal.
It is done.
Good. You need help, brother. So we're approaching. Oh, so for a weapon that's supposed to be penetrating armor and blowing and semi-rocket. Doesn't seem like it's that effective. Oh yeah, some psychic powers.
Pray without mercy.
Go ahead and ask my brother to heal me up.
Mission accomplished, brother.
Real good. I don't want to be the first one to die. It looks like we have a set amount of heals we can do. Kind of disappointing.
The Denos are not counted.
Forgot we could shock them all. Using psychic powers. Reloading the radar. Pretty cool. So apologize if I'm not as enthusiastic as I normally am. It's been a long day, everyone knows how that is. And this does not look good at all. But it's an awesome scenery. And they're definitely coming
We are the angels of death.
from everywhere. From everywhere. I wonder if you can hear your Terminator's voice, man. Go ahead and run it through. Objective complete. All that gunfire in the dark room definitely puts a strain on your eyes.
The activation of the generators has woken a dormant gene stealer swarm.
It is time to establish the bridgehead to allow the main force to breach. Go to your assigned battle zone with your command squad.
Oh, they're everywhere.
We are the angels of death. We are
We keep my apothecary
Operation
alive
finished.
as much as possible. Should have gone on that turret there. Oh well, no matter. They're nasty little buggers, aren't they? But we gotta go all the way back. We gotta map out a plan. We can go this way. I think I might actually do that. Oh, mother! Oh, I guess it pushes them back a little bit. That's kind of cool. Well, it looks like we can go up that path and reach a quicker destination. I actually don't know how far that is. 330 meters away. Or yards or foot. Knowing Warhammer is a British game, it's probably meters. Dang, do they make good storylines. They made Harry Potter and Narnia, I think. All that jazz. Stuff I've never read before. Oh. So what happens if we push 4? There are 2 brothers right there. Oh, that's pretty cool. Do we automatically heal up? So since I pre-ordered this last mace of Corswain, I'm gonna go ahead and use it. Force sword is good, but it doesn't do as much damage as I really want it. And brother, are you okay, brother? I'm giving him lightning claws. Anti-armor. I don't know actually what I want to do. Lightning claws and then I'll use both. No. Yeah. That should be good. Oh, and then we have additional psychics. Let's onward, brother. Let me not use proper grammar. It's helping. Ah! Build up from that. I like the sound it makes. For sure. Oh, a little game shot right there. Oh, he burned. It burned alive. So that's really good. These games are real tough to actually maneuver around. We'll probably get some kind of monster thing in there. Go ahead and go to the... see if we got any upgrades on this. Nope, we did not. Gives us a little size comparison right there next to the Terminator. So these guys are hulking. Even bent over. Let's plan out our next move. Yeah, Space Hulk games, even in the tabletop, are meant to kick your booty. Real bad. You ragdoll them around. I'll go ahead and take that path. Yeah, so they're totally meant to kick your ass, really. Even if you are playing with your own friends, it's still a tough game. Oh. Hopefully I don't cause any damage to my fellow Dark Angels.
Uncounted.
They are, brother. Great, I'm hurt. Oh, so now we have 8, which is awesome.
Mission accomplished, brother.
Go ahead and heal yourself.
That kit is reloading. It is done. Bacillus are uncounted.
Dang, this game is real beautiful. But yeah, I played a couple Space Hulk matches here and there. I do Zone Mortalis, which is a 40k version of it, but instead of fighting Tyranids, you fight other guys like that, and in regular Space Marine power armor. And it's pretty difficult. Space is not a good place to send somebody really gene modified, even humans, to go battle other gene modified humans who are like super tough. A Space Marine could kill a bunch of humans.
They are coming. They are not alone.
No shit, brother. Oh, that's pretty dope. I don't know what that's from. Bunch of fire for a Space Hulk. There's a Breachhead.
Zealous horde incoming.
Hold position. Glory to the Emperor. Glory to the Lion.
Zealous are uncounted.
Oh, excuse me, guys. Sorry, that was not prepared. Prepared for that random sneeze. Hit that. Dodge. Gives you a brief day-to-day life of a normal Space Marine. And what they have to go through. Thank goodness this game was not about work stuff.
We are the angels of death.
Fire away. Contact. Contact. I don't know if something just exploded or what. Golly, they're everywhere.
They are overwhelming us.
Yeah.
Vengeance guides our weapons. Mission accomplished, brother.
Fill up.
Action complete.
Action completed. AP used.
I alter my fate.
Luckily we have unlimited amounts of ammunition, and hopefully this ends the first little campaign, part of the campaign. This does kind of seem small if that's all we gotta use. Do we have anything else? So me, apothecary. The bridgehead must be held until reinforcements are. We're gonna have a nasty bugger, I guess, at the end.
They are overwhelming us.
Or they all are. Once more! Another wave. They didn't do it in waves, they could have totally killed us all.
Within us are uncounted.
And they are Battle Brothers are having the same dialogue options of normal. Not really something that bugs me, but you'll notice it real quick, I guess. I sure have.
We are the angels of death. Brothers, I hear the claws of the Xenos.
Really more of the come. And I don't know why they chose. If you're a Warhammer 40,000 fan, you ultimately know that
Vengeance.
Ultramarines are pretty high compared to the other chapters. And just blue almost everywhere.
Xenos are uncounted. They
Sorry,
are
guys.
overwhelming us.
Good. Turn this down a little bit, check my recording because I hit a button. It's hard to talk over real game audio. But the Ultramarines are really popular compared to every other chapter in the 41st millennium. And the developers chose Dark Angels. I don't know why they actually really did that. But I guess people got tired, they would get tired
I alter my hate.
from Ultramarines all the time. I sure did. Get back! Oh, I can't, I gotta recharge a little bit. So we have 60 rounds for each Gene Stealer out there.
We are not alone. Mission instructed. We are the slay without mercy.
I actually don't know what that little thing does right there. But we're almost done running the calculation for reinforcements. Hopefully that clear all that out.
They are coming.
Oh, we're getting ripped to shreds. Gene Stealer's claws, which is on their hands really, are really effective against piercing armor and penetrating armor. That's why we're getting hit so much. And from this side it feels like, but the calculation is almost done. And we should be saved. The glory of the Empire. Or I mean of the Emperor.
Xenos are uncounted.
Hopefully the line can see our speeds. I did not mean to do that.
Bridgehead secured. This is only the start. Commence the hunt for the fallen.
Awesome. So honor kills. So we got assault cannon actually. Burrell fever points. Colt doors destroyed / hack. Turrets destroyed / hack. Psychic not used. Total kills 28, 20, 35 melee kills. 12 headshots, honor kills. I don't know really why that really matters. Accuracy 57%. Relics found. We found actually one relic. 35 minutes. I'll go ahead and click next, but for the next episode, we'll play the next mission. Librarian Regis have received new equipment for your incoming mission and is available at the Breachhead along with your current equipment. So we'll click next and see what's happening. So we got a abilities interface unlocked. We can unlock Psychic, we can unlock Devotion, we can hit this button to upgrade the skill by 1 notch, so it goes really down like this. We don't actually go on this. Warning, all unspent points will be lost forever. Your squad has become legendary. They are nicknamed the Immortals, extremely hard to take them out of combat. Skill improvement, your defensive tactics allow your squad mates to optimize their positioning as much as a benefit as possible from the armor. Your Prevail makes your squad mates more dexterous with melee weapons. So we can, commands really giving us resilience. Skill plus 10 armor for your allies. Allies can equip Thunderhammer and Storm Shield. Plus 10 equipment, or I mean armor. Allies get 70 chance of resisting a fatal hit, which means basically outright killing them. Your allies can use a plasma cannon. Plus 10 armor. Hacking time reduced by 30. Psych resistance times 2. So there will be psychers out there. That's what it's really telling us. You cannot suffer critical hits. Hacking time reduced by 60%. Weapon no longer jam. You receive the ultimate reward for your bravery and your fervor, a holy relic of the Dark Angels that makes your weapons immune to malfunction. Your enemies can no longer parry when you use a melee weapon as your main weapon. And then we got Psychic focuses their powers to create an inferno that consumes his enemies. The Librarian teleports themselves into their enemy, making them explode. That actually sounds really fun. The enemies explode in a blast of flame. Librarian tells the bear of reality. Those near the tier are lashed with the power of the warp. And the Psychic uses the mighty power to break his enemies. So if we click on this, it will upgrade. We don't actually get this upgrade, so I guess by clicking on it, it will automatically go to level 1. And we gotta see plus 10 armor, or we can get a plasma cannon. We're getting wrecked really bad, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on. Oh, we got 3 points. Click on this. Might as well do everything for right now. Improve your skills. We have one more. Still looks like we have a dash and then we get the unlock. So I really don't care about Buried Chill equipping the plasma cannon, but allies get 70% chances to resist a fatal hit. Sounds super good. And it feels like we're not going to be able to max out everything like in Dawn of War 2. But the 10 plus armor sounds really good. And we have 0 points left, and our unspent points won't be lost forever.
We located the ancient Dark Angel's ship in the heart of the Space Hulk. After finding out that Squad Gideon had been slain, we fought a horde of Xenos as we conducted investigatory missions to uncover this enigmatic vessel from our dark and distant past. The DeathWing moved to secure entry into the old ship, while we overcame the energy and psychic defenses created by the Gene Stealers. Hard fought was the battle, but the bridgehead had been established, and progress to our objectives continued. We are the Emperor's Blade.
Not bad, not bad. We did pretty good. I guess that's our librarian talking. Feels like it would be a librarian. Around this map, I hope we can see these tech priests actually doing crap. Could actually be a nice feature in the game. They hold out some parts here and there. And I wish there was a perk that lets you get more squad members, but it could be too easy depending on what difficulty you use. but we'll play the next mission in the next video for chapter 2 after this possible cutscene. Located the Dark Angel ship in the heart of the Hulk after finding out that Squad Guinean has been slain. Oh, just the same thing. So that's really it. So I'll catch you next time for the next mission, entering Cadia's hand. Sounds like a fun mission. The game's kind of alright for right now. Had very detailed, and according to the lore and fluff, it's very detailed in that regard. You can tell the developers actually spent a ton of time on the game and the 40k lore to make it appealing to day-to-day tabletop fans or fans of Games Workshop's Black Library. Sorry if I kind of echoed out right there. I have some books right next to me about the Horus Heresy. So you can pick up this game on Steam at a kind of high price at $40. It's, I believe so, as of January, what's today? 22nd? And 2017. So if this video gets popular in the later future, just know that this was from January 22nd. It should be fun. Stay tuned to hear about 30k, the Betrayal at Cath, that box set, and building. I don't have everything really painted. I'm still trying to decide my Legion army, but stay tuned to find out what 30k is, unless you already know it. But if you're new and stumbled across this video and decided to stay the whole time, you'll find out in a couple of days or a week, since I am a college student, what Rule 30k is and how the Horus Heresy made everything there today. It's not going to be the best video out there, but it should give you a little background story of what you're doing if you decide to play another Warhammer 40,000 game, excuse me. And since I've read a ton of the books, know a lot of the characters, I don't know every single detail, but I can tell you about the different various legions, their cultures and personalities, and their primarchs, or their gene fathers, if I can pronounce words. So I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to the actual model tabletop version of the Horus Heresy, and we'll talk about the burning of Prospero, if I pronounce that correctly, where the Thousand Suns were attacked by the space wolves, which I actually don't have that set, but I'll pull up an image somewhere and talk about if that's a good deal or not, depending on what models you use and what kind of army you're aspiring to use. So I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.